What's up, you guys? I'm back with another vlogmas, numero 13. As mentioned the previous one, this is going to be a Reddit one. Reddit vlogmas. Yes. I went on Reddit, right? It was I looked up holiday confessions, and somehow it led me to relationship advice. Let's get into it. Let's read it. Well, I'm gonna read it. Okay. The title is My Husband Has Gotten Too Comfortable Being Aggressive with Me. PDA aggressive, not abusive aggressive. Okay. So this poster, 25 female, says that she's been with her husband, 33, who's 33 years old, for about 5 years and married for 2. They have 2 kids together under the age of 3. In the bedroom, she likes to do rough stuff, sometimes like choking, spanking, etc. And lately, in their everyday time, he'll grab her throat or smack her cheek. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, she put, well, lately in our everyday time, he will grab my throat or smack my cheek. Mind you, it's never like super hard or anything, and I think he is trying to be sexy. But it makes me nervous when he does it, since I'm worried his parents or brother, or God forbid, our kids see it and it start a whole thing. We've talked about it, but it doesn't help much. I'll say I don't want him to do it outside bedroom activities, and he will say, quote, "Oh, don't act like you don't get worked up when I do it." And I don't really know what to do at this point. Okay, wow. I'm safely assuming her question is, how does she tell her husband to not do it? Okay. They have 2 kids under the age of 3. So, I'm assuming like 1 and 2. I don't know. At that age, I feel like kids won't know about that, or like what the dad is doing to mom. She said under 3, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. The kids probably don't know, and they'll probably be like, huh? Like Scooby Doo, like, huh? Now, his parents or brother seeing that, yeah, that would be kind of weird. You know, unless like your parents and your brother know how she is, like if that's, like I'm not like not like they know, but I'm saying like if she's been a little more wild, even like growing up, like a little rebellious, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. But again, she mentioned, hold on, that they've talked about it, but it doesn't help much. She put, we have talked about it, but it does not help much. If they've talked about it and the husband just isn't, working on it, then he most likely just don't care. Okay, let me go to the comments. Hold on. Okay, one user posted, "This is your husband, so why are you posting this instead of telling him exactly what you wrote? It seems like you should feel comfortable enough saying this to him." She replied, the poster, she replied with, "I struggle with holding boundaries and self-advocacy. Bad childhood and all that jazz. I don't want to make him feel like I'm calling him an abuser or something." Ooh. Another one posted, "You vocalize your boundaries, and instead of respecting them, he invalidates them and does what he wants. That is abuse." Okay. I mean, yeah. Hold on, let me go back up. It says she's 25, he's 33. Okay. Together for 5, married for 2. She said lately. Okay. Lately, so I don't know. Okay, so it sounds like this was posted today. So it said it's from what I'm reading, by her words, well, lately, in our everyday time, he will grab my throat. It sounds like she's into it as she gets older. I'm safely assuming they haven't tried this within the past 5 years. Because she put lately. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me go back to the comments. Okay, one user posted, okay, so you like the aggressive stuff and now you don't like it anymore? Is that what you were saying? If he was a generally nice guy and you got him into this as role playing just to express your concerns, he'll feel bad and stop. He may think he's giving you a thrill because you asked for that sort of thing in the past or lately. You know, her words, well, lately. Then he continue on, or this poster continue on. But don't ever ask him to do that ever again. You are labeling an abuser via your training. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't agree with that. She replied with, I do still love this stuff. I just don't want his family to see it or the kids since, well, I like it. It's not exactly normal. And his mom had a history. And his mom had a history with an abusive marriage, and I don't want her to get the wrong impression, you know? Damn. Okay, well, that's a lot to digest. Okay, so she's the one who introduced him or into, BDSM, if that's what you want to call it, if that's what it is for her. She also replied to a comment saying he was uncomfortable with it in the beginning until I reassured him about 1,000 times that I am genuinely into it. Okay. So she's clearly into like rough sex and rough BDSM. Okay, hold on. I'm going down the comments. It's getting good. Whoa. Okay, this one. Wow. Another poster replied with, OMG, why would you introduce choking into your bedroom? It's top 1 cause of death, never encouraged. And now you get to see one of the reasons why. You can't even say no to a man in a day-to-day situations, and you asked him to choke you in bed? Are you out of your mind? Another poster replied to that, saying, you're overreacting. Light choking and consent and safe words is totally normal in bed, which it is. Okay. Another poster replied with, breast play is generally considered unsafe in the BDSM community. Like, no, it's not safe. It's not safe when extreme sports dudes do it either. And then this girl, the one with the PDSA aggressiveness husband, she replied, I mean, generally, yeah, I'm a bit out of it, but I've shown him how to do it. He never cuts off my airway, always right under the chin, and I can still talk and breathe. I mean, okay, yes. But things like that give me so much anxiety. No. But yes, just if you're kind of lost, I know. This was her fetish, not the husband's. She introduced him into all this. Seems like it's still relatively new from what I've read. You know, I feel like. But then again, they've talked about it. I don't know. Man. Okay, hold on. I just saw the word nuts. Let me read this. Hold on. One user replied to her post with saying, quote, grab his nuts and twist a bit while he's got his hands full with something. When he whines, tell him, don't act like you don't like it. Okay, I like that example simply because she's already stated. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to pause real quick because a doorbell rang. But yes, back to the nuts. That's a good example. You know, grabbing his nuts and twisting them while his hands are busy. And then to quote his words, I like that example. I love that example. I'm here for that example. That's something I would do. You know, if I vocalize something to my partner and you're just not taking into consideration or caring, this is going to be my plan B. And if this don't work, I don't know. Because you know, within relationships, you have to respect each other's boundaries. Keep it in the bedroom. Save all that spanking and choking for later on, for our adult time, you know? Okay. Oh, speaking of communication, this poster replied with, I'm comfortable assuming he's confused and both of you are struggling with healthy communication and setting boundaries. I think it's best to speak to him calmly when you're both in a good mood. I've found it effective to say things like, quote, I love it when you're rough in the bedroom, but I'm uncomfortable when you pretend to be rough otherwise. I trust you and you know you would never hurt me, but I want you to be gentle and sweet with me unless we're alone. Oh, and then she replied with, oh, okay, hold on. The first 5 words, 6 words, okay. Got my attention real quick. It says, she wrote, the user, the poster, original poster, the female, girlfriend. She sounds like a Callie to me, so I'm going to call her Callie. Callie replied with, her husband was a very vanilla person before they met. So I think, or before we met. So I think he is just getting used to it, but getting confused that sometimes no means no, but other times I don't mean no for real. Which brings me back to my point earlier. This is relatively new to him. He was very vanilla, very green. Okay. See, and that's why safe words are important. Like this poster said, ever heard of safe words in that case? Yeah, I think it's he's very vanilla, as she just mentioned. He was very vanilla. I would say, for me, right? Yes, I've talked about before. I would do like one final communication, like dead ass, sit down, you know, calmly, but you know, assured of of oneself, of myself, and be like, okay, we gotta talk about this. Let's talk about it. We have time. We're making time. And then just go in and say, only in the bedroom. That's when I love this. I enjoy this in the bedroom. Or wherever it is that you guys have your freaky deaky time. Other than that, no. You want to do a little PDA, a little, a kiss, a tight squeeze of the way, not aggressive like this. Mm-mm. This is between the two of us. When we're alone. When we're in heat. When it's hot, steamy, amazing. That's when this is it. Other than that, don't. And if you have that energy in the moment, save it for later so it'll be even more delicious later. You know, that's how I would go about it. But yeah, I mean, 5 years, married for two kids. She mentioned it's lately. It's communication. They gotta get the communication down. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if that don't work, I mean, if he, it says, let me see. Okay. Yeah, they have to have a moment of where this needs to be talked about thoroughly. When they're both not working, when the kids, they're very small, they can have a sitter, have somebody watch, like the mom, the dad, brother, sister, somebody, where they two can have that conversation. They've got to make the time for that. Yeah, yeah, it's a great. They gotta talk about it. That's where I'm gonna end this video. Yeah, put this down right here. Let's go. That's where I'm gonna end the video. Girlfriend's gonna talk to her husband. I'm safe to assume relatively new. He was very vanilla. They're both learning. They've got to get that worked out. I'm gonna go start my meal prepping. I was eating this little cashew milk. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It kind of melted. It's so good. See a little coconut. I'm gonna leave it there. Girlfriend's gonna talk about it with her husband. Have a sit down, go eat, go have a coffee, go to the park, chit chat it up in the backyard, front yard, balcony, en la sala, con un cafecito. Set those boundaries, girl. And for you, if you're having kind of something like that, set your boundaries. Yes. I'm gonna go. This is melting. I'm gonna start meal prepping. Put this down. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.